Grab the sword. That should lure them out.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Hello y'all, this is the Ninja DC, my first LACA analyst video, where I analyze a media subject to the backdrop of a Let's Play. This is a move to diversify my channel and more specifically get more content out on a regular basis. Today's subject of discussion is which of the main 6 benefited the most from Season 4. To be specific, I'm talking about character development and not who had the best episodes, whose characters seen the most positive growth or rounding out, and I'm limiting it just to the main 6 for convenience. Sorry Spike, but on the bright side, I amongst other analysts can comfortably say that you had a much better season than last year. Now on with the show. First up is AJ. Now I won't say AJ had the most standout episodes this season by far, but what I can say is that she actually stood out. More than any other season, AJ had a distinct and flawed personality that was frequently tested. The running joke of AJ being the background pony was essentially nullified, which is an accomplishment on its own. The problem with AJ, as I and others have noted, was that she was almost flawless and used as an emotional rock or support character for the other characters' development. And her one flaw, her stubbornness, was done to death. This season, AJ bucks up a lot in ways not related to that stubbornness, and also asserts her own desires much more strongly than in previous seasons. So congrats AJ, you're no longer the background pony. Second is Rainbow Dash, because she is continuing her maturing arc that started back in Season 1. She is steadily becoming more and more a team leader and less a hothead, but also in her Equestria Games episodes. Besides I Need No Friends, Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash has essentially made the most character development from Season 1 till now. She's like Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. The contrast from Season 1 to 4 is startling and continues to become more so with time.
Give my regards to the Night's Watch. I'm sure it will be thrilling to serve in such an elite force. And if not, it's only for
Third is Rarity, for the obvious reason that she actually had episodes. One of the biggest complaints about Season 3 was, well, no Rarity, and Season 4 has some of the most screen time presence for Rarity of all the seasons. My one complaint that pulls her down on this list, however, is I feel her character was slightly whitewashed to make her more generous nature more obvious. In Season 1 and 2, the subtleness of her character and its complexity is why Rarity was my second favorite of the main 6. In Season 4, I feel they made her generous nature a little too on the nose and obvious. You know, like directly singing it to the audience in one of the longest songs of the season. That said, Season 4 treated Rarity well, and that's why she's number 3. Fourth is Twilight, who I feel was slightly wasted in the season's center chunk of episodes, but still had some great character development with the obvious nods that yes, she is still the adorable Twilight we all know and love. One of the few good things I can say about Season 4's opening is actually how they handled this. Her Princess arc also comes to a nice and explosive resolution. However, the fact that most of the season seems to ignore her princess aspect makes me feel her characterization missed out on some great opportunities. Number 5 is Fluttershy. Many may say she had a great season, you know, because she became a vampire. Yes, I will say that was awesome. No, actually I think that was bucking amazing. That was not an emotional character development, at least yet. A lot of Season 4 has external conflicts and developments for Flutters instead of internal. She turned into a Hulk, a vampire Rule 63 barbershop quartet singer, and a breezy, but she really didn't have any mega characterization developments like she had in past seasons like Dragonshy in Season 1, Hurricane Fluttershy in Season 2, and Keep Calm Flutter On in Season 3. She still had a good season with a few nice character developments like in It Ain't Easy Being Breezy and Filet Vanilli, but overall as a Flutters fan I have to say this is probably her weakest season so far. 6th is Pinkie Pie. Now, before Pinkie Pie fans sacrifice me to the Red God, let me just explain that you're the reason I placed her here. Confused? What I mean is none of the other main 6 had as many complaints about her characterization this season than Pinkie Pie, which is understandable with moments like these.
Creamy frosting.
And I can still remember the flames from Filet Vanilli, which honestly the whole controversy that has sprung from that episode was the one point this season that was actually sort of a shame to be compared to other bronies. It was really bad and yeah, let's just leave that alone for now. Besides easily having some of the most questionable characterization moments this season, by far, she also had little actual development. Yes, Pinkie Pride is one of the season's best episodes, I will not argue that, but that episode was more focused on Pinkie's influence on others, in my opinion, than on solid character development besides, learning maybe dropping a giant pinata on your friend is going too far. Every other season so far has some rather good progression for a character, or rounding out. Season 1 had her split personality, Season 2 had showing her maturity and taking care of young foals, and Season 3 had her learning sometimes you have to make tough choices with your friends. Season 4 was sort of a comic relief autopilot for her. So yeah, AJ benefited the most this season with average at best episodes, while Pinkie progressed little with one of the best episodes this season. Odd, I know, but that's narrative writing for ya. Everything isn't always mixed well. Still, taken as a whole, nobody really was made worse this season, except Diamond Tiara. So consider a great season. Well, till next time, keep calm and an open mind. And please tell me what you think about this new format in the comments below. If I can make it work out and work out all the kinks that are associated with it, it's a great way to get weekly content out in a scheduled manner.